This is ITK, a paradise of brain and beauty. For some, ITK is a temple of education, and to others, it is a soccer field. Students from all over the country come to this place to learn how to fly, how to glide over all sorrows and pain of life, and to make their destiny, to fulfill their dreams. But in spite of being a part of such a great institution, students of IIT Kanpur complain that they work under constant stress and have to face too much of academic pressure. At the same time, there is also complaint from the faculty side that students of IIT Kanpur do not show sincere efforts toward academics and indulge themselves in various other unnecessary activities. What is it that has created such a gap between students and faculties?
Yes, of course.
If you ask from that point of view, certainly the interaction has become less. Because problem will always exist.
Yes, in fact it does.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Spend much more. The PG students spend much more time with the faculty. Whereas the UG students, they do start spending time only during their final year, perhaps when they're doing their project work. Whereas first, second, third year, the interaction is not as much. For whatever reason. Obviously the reason, primary reason is because the understanding is not there. The students not realizing what the faculty would like from them, as well as the fact that the faculty does not realize what the students would like.
According to me, I would say the curriculum that we have right now, and secondly, the problem that we are facing right now is because of the computers.
Faculty not interacting with students, one reason could be that the students are not that interested.
Yes, it is one of the reasons where this gap can come in, because it is not only associated with the direct, it cannot be seen in isolation. The fact that student-faculty ratios, and that's why it cannot handle that many students. It is because the student-faculty ratio has increased that there are several other responsibilities which come into place for the faculty as well as for the students. And consequently, your lifestyle which is there at a smaller student-faculty ratio, it is not, you cannot spend as much as time as you would like with the students.
I don't say banning LAN, because that will have certain disadvantages coming along with it. So I cannot, say, for this problem, what I think that this was the reason. But banning LAN won't be a good idea. There are pros and cons with everything.
Okay, not this recent one. Last year there was some suicide. What I felt is that from by talking to students, okay, then there was too much of pressure on some of the students who had committed suicide. Personally, I feel that some of the course contents, at least from my point of view, the core course contents, I think bit high at that level. Okay. So if it can be moderated, okay, some part of it is spread over some time, then it can be reduced. Because you see, for some of the courses which I am teaching, I feel that at this age students are not matured enough to take it.
It would be difficult to say that if the student-faculty interaction was better, then these cases would have been decreased. In a way, it is, yes, there is a much better communication in terms of the student-faculty, even student, then things would have been perhaps different. It's basically an interpersonal relationship in which one person is getting isolated and doing that decision, going through that very tragic decision.
Being in counseling service, what I realized that this does not happen because of argument. There is a gap that I find the students with their parents
parents play a very important role even though they are not here. Certain parents' expectation has gone tremendously, it's going up. So the pressure from the parents indirectly starts doing something negative in their mind, because parents thought that the day through JEE, the greatest chap in the world, if there is something wrong in that, that means you are actually disgrace to my family or to the society.